My book, which came out of the reporting that I was doing for Forbes, is called We Are Anonymous: Inside the Hacker World of LulzSec, Anonymous, and the Global Cyber Insurgency. It's published by Little Brown and it's available on Amazon.com. It should be available in the UK in the coming months. Everything is straight reporting. People who've read it says it reads like a novel, like a thriller, like a conspiracy thriller, and that's just because that's what that world is like. I've been asked, like, was I scared about interviewing Anonymous and writing about Anonymous? And to be honest, I think if you're trying to approach it in a way that you're just telling their story and you're not trying to be sensationalist or judgmental, you're just laying out the facts. Often truth is stranger than fiction, and these people's stories are extraordinary a lot of the time. And so you don't need to sensationalize or dramatize too much. The thing about Anonymous that I found really interesting was, already with the internet, you can be whoever you want to be. You can be an alternate ego, you can be a different gender if you want. What Anonymous does is it takes that a step further, it amplifies that with moral justification and purpose to mess with people because you're the good guys and everybody else is the bad guys. I think when people read this, they're going to be surprised at how good people can be at manipulating others through the internet. We already know that when you read something online, if it's a story, oh, I read it on the internet, it's probably not true. It kind of speaks to that point where Anonymous, for example, can make itself look like this huge, powerful organization when actually it's just teams of small people like LulzSec who are at the forefront. They're very good at inflating that sense of scale and power. I think that's one thing that will surprise people, and also certain points that I reveal about how Anonymous worked and how they actually did temporarily paralyze the websites of PayPal, MasterCard, and Visa. It wasn't actually thousands of people working together, it was just two guys with a botnet who had really powerful technology on their hands. I think another thing is just how they're not all necessarily bad people. They have their own things that they want to achieve in life and things that they want to give back. Sabu, for instance, was a self-styled revolutionary hacktivist. Topiary, who was this guy from the Shetland Islands, was just an entertainer. He wanted to make people laugh. Kayla was a free-spirited hacker who was addicted to hacking. None of them actually wanted to necessarily hurt people, but the consequences of their actions were that they did do a lot of damage.